you all. My name is Samantha Ngwenya. I'm going to take you for Cost and Management Accounting N5 topic, which we are basically looking at it today. It's labor, but today I'm going to show you how to construct a production report. I'll do that by attacking a practical examination question paper, and it reads the question is for June 2015. The question reads, Selane Limited has to manufacture 600 chairs for TS High School. They wanted the chairs to be made according to certain specifications. Selane employs 3 employees to complete job DD1 for them. The following labor hours were budgeted for March 2015. Here are the list of employees, the 3 employees which were employed by Selane Limited. We have got L Latejin, who works for 26 hours at 26 days, at 8 hours, and K Kaka works for 26 days at 8 hours. H Jules works for 26 days at 8 hours. Remember, this is the budgeted information, but in actual fact, actual labor hours for Latejin and Jules realized is budgeted, meaning that these two, L Latejin and H Jules, managed to work as the number of hours which were budgeted, meaning that in actual fact they worked for what? For 26 days at what? At 8 hours. But K Kaka took 3 days sick leave, meaning that K Kaka did not manage to meet the budgeted labor hours. He worked for how many? 23 days, since he took 3 days leave. Then the question proceeds on to say budgeted production for labor DD1 for March is equal to 650 chairs. They budgeted to produce 650 chairs. What did they actually manufacture? Actual production for job DD1 for March, it was what? Completed. Meaning that this Selane Limited is budgeted to produce 650 chairs, and in actual fact they managed to produce those 650 chairs. This is the requirement of the question. Required, compile a production report showing the productivity recorded, 15 marks. Number 2, the productivity recorded, was it higher or lower than budgeted? We'll find out as we proceed. Let's go on to produce our production budget. You write your subtopic production report for job DD1. Budgeted labor hours. How many hours were they budgeted? You go to your information, you are told the following labor hours were budgeted for March 2013. Meaning that 3 employees are working for 21 days at what? At 8 hours. You open a bracket. How many employees are there? 3 multiplied by what? 26, then multiplied by 8 hours. Those who are punching their calculators, if you say 3 multiplied by 26 multiplied by 8, you discover that you get 624 hours. Then actual hours. How many are actual hours? You find out in this transaction here, where it reads actual labor hours for Latejin and Jules were realized as budgeted, but K Kaka took 3 days sick leave. Meaning that these two, Latejin, managed to work for 26 days at what? At 8 hours. So we say 2 multiplied by 26 multiplied by 8 hours. They say plus. Then the story now concerns K Kaka, where it says this gentleman actually took 3 days sick leave. It means that he works for how many? Is 1 multiplied by 23 multiplied by how many? 8 hours. How much do you get? If you say 2 multiplied by 26 multiplied by 8 plus 1 times 23 times 8. You discover that they worked for 600 hours. The company, Selane Limited, budgeted that there are 3 employees who work for 624 hours. But in actual fact, they worked for how many? 600 hours. Being disturbed by Kaka taking out how many? 3 days sick leave. And you have to find the variance hours. This means that it's what? It's favorable because the company expected these employees to work for more hours. Why is them? They managed to work for what? For fewer hours. Are we together? So it's what? Favorable. Are we together? Then let's proceed on to production. Budgeted production. What did this company budgeted to produce? It budgeted to produce how many chairs? 650 what? 650 chairs. But in actual fact, how much did they produce? You will discover in this transaction, the last statement they said actual production for job duty for March was what? Completed. Meaning that whatever the company has budgeted, it actually what? Managed what? To produce that in actual fact. So the actual production is how many? 650 what? Chairs. The variance here, it will be like 0. Or you just leave it blank. Then you proceed on to productivity report. Budgeted hour per unit. How many units were they? We have got 650 units. How many budgeted hours were they? They budgeted how many hours? 624. Let me put it here so that you see. Say how many units are they? 650 units. Budgeted hours, they've got 600 and what? 24. 650 divided by 624. How much do you get? 650 chairs budgeted by 624 hours. Remember? 650 divided by 624. It's 1.0. Then the other one, actual hours per unit. How many units? In actual fact, they produced 650 units. How many actual hours were spent? 600 what? 600 hours. So you say 650 divided by 600 units. 1.0. Are we together? Then you are done with producing your what? Your production report. Then the second question reads the productivity recorded, was it higher or lower than budgeted? The productivity report, when they budgeted to produce at 1 minute 4 seconds, but in actual fact they managed to complete this job at 1 minute what? 8 seconds, meaning that the budgeted productivity was lower as compared to the actual productivity. It means that this company is what? Less productivity when it comes to cost and management what? Accounting. On this one, I thank you. See you next time when we are looking at the next topic.